Okay, we're back. We're looking at paper 1, Feb March 2016. We've just done 8.3.1. So we've proven that a factor of x minus 2, or we've proven that x minus 2 is a factor of f. And then in the next question they say hence or otherwise factorize f of x fully. Now, very important tip. When they use the word hence means take the information that you have used or proven in the question before and apply it to prove or to answer the question that you've been given. Now, once again, remember this is 2 marks. Factorize fully. So the method that I'm going to show you to factorize fully is called reverse L. So I'm going to take you to the whiteboard. And I remind you that we had proven in the first question that x minus 2 is a factor. So with the reverse L method, the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a backwards L. Okay, so let's do that first. Okay, so I'm going to move this. Let's go there. There. Right. Now, so I draw backwards L, and then the next step is I'm going to write the coefficients of the cubic curve in the L. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to write 2, that's my cubic value, minus 23, 80, and looks like I might need a little bit more space here. Let's take that there. And then let's just draw that like that. Like so. 80 and negative 84. Negative 84. Now I remind you that we had proven that x minus 2 is a factor. So on the outside of the L, I then draw 2, like so. Now, once I've set this up, my first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to bring down this 2. I'm going to bring it down here. So I'm going to write that in red. All right. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this value here and multiply it by that value there. So 2 times 2 is going to give me 4. Alright, so let's just write 4 on top here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 4 and 23. Now, sorry, 4 and negative 23. 4 and negative 23 is going to give me negative 19. Okay. And then I'm going to do this again. So I'm going to take 2 and I'm going to multiply it by negative 19. And that's going to give me negative 38. So I'm going to write negative 38 on the top here. And negative 38 plus 80 is going to give me 42. I then do this again. So then I take 2 times 42 is going to give me 84. 84. And now 84 minus 84 is going to give me 0. Now, once I have this, I then have the other factors, because this can be written as, I just take the coefficients of this, so this becomes 2x squared minus 19 plus 42. So this is the other factor, and so what I can do is I can then write that f of x is equal to x minus 2 into 2 x squared, and there's an x there, my apologies, minus 19x plus 42. And I remind you that they said fully factorize, so this can be factorized further, and I am going to use the cross method to factorize, and this is a good refresher for you. So if I wanted to factorize this, my step 1, I'm going to draw a cross on the side, and let's just look at the factors of 2x squared, and I'll put that on the left side. So I know that 2x and x, so 2x times x gives me 2x squared. Let me look on the other side, and then I look at the factors of 42. Now, well, let's just use an arbitrary example just to demonstrate how we're doing the cross method. If I use, as an example, let's take 2 and 21. So if I take 2 and 21, we agree that 2 times 21 will give me 42. Now, if I then cross multiply, I then have 21 times x gives me 21x. And I have 2 times x gives me 4x. Now, if I add these, 21x plus 4x gives me 25x. However, I'm looking for a minus 19x here, right? So I essentially know that that and that don't work. So now what I'm going to do is, let me try, what if I tried minus 6 and minus 7? So what if I tried, minus, let me just use yellow. So if I tried minus 6 and minus 7, and then what would I get? I would get minus 7 times x is minus 7x. 2 times minus 6 would give me minus 12x. Now, if I added minus 7 minus 12 gives me minus 19x. So I know that these are the factors. So the factors will be 2x minus 7 and x minus 6. So that is my answer. So then f of x can be further written as 2x minus 7 into x minus 6 into x, just a second, x minus 2. Okay, and that is how it then gets fully factorized. That's my final answer. So you'll notice I put an arrow at the bottom. And that's how I do it. And this is the reverse L method to factorize. Now, I remind you that there are multiple methods. This is probably the quickest method, in my opinion. And then, of course, the cross method, when you were factorizing this, you could have used the quadratic formula to factorize. I find this to be quicker, provided that you practiced it and you know the method really well.